Hello lovelies. Hang on, let me just get Tom and Josh out of that. They're not going to appreciate that. I don't think I can. So it's been a bit of an emotional one today. I don't know if you've been feeling it, whether it's a collective thing or, but I've been in tears, Sophia's been in tears. So I thought we'd delve into the cards, see what's going on. I've done mine so that I don't spill over, and see if there's any messages about what the hell's going on today. So it may be collective, it may just be, I think I'm Pisces, she's on the cusp of Pisces and Aries, so it could be a fish thing. Messages for the collective from the highest level, from the fairies. What's the energy? What opportunities do we have? Whoa, okay, oh my days. So we've got the Knight of Pentacles, which is slow, steady progress forward. We've also got the Tower. So that is a breaking down. Hang on, let me show you this. This is somebody who is trustworthy. And like I said, it's slow wins the race. Trustworthy, does what he says on the tin. This is something new, so it could be a new pathway or a new direction. But it's not, there's no rush about this Knight of Pentacles. But being Pentacles, it's earthly, 3D, material, stability is what I'm getting with that. But the Tower is a collapse. So when the Tower comes in, we either invoke the Tower or the Tower just comes, it's a wake-up call. It comes when the foundations of what we had built on aren't secure. So this could be anything from living arrangements, career, it could be internal, it could be the Tower can come in even when our thought patterns aren't based on solid foundations. But it does feel like there's a new pathway coming ahead. Yeah, so the Six of Wands is the card of the triumph. This is time to shine. This is being acknowledged. So whatever it was that wasn't serving us has then, the lightning strikes, gets brought down to ground zero, if you like. And the Six of Wands is being seen, being recognised, being valued for your worth. It's the Victory March. What else jumped out? There's quite a few. And then we've got the Emperor. So the Emperor, this is quite a few cards. The Emperor is divine masculine, but it can represent a man or father figure, but it is the doing, the solid foundations of actually putting things into place. What else am I getting with him? It's more about, yeah, the doing rather than the feeling. Let's get some more. Right, I'm going to leave that as the energy, which kind of makes sense. So the Knight of Pentacles is, like I said, slow, steady progress forward, and it's new, but there's no rush there. There's no in and out. It's building trust. It could be a younger person as well, but it has this feeling of youth about it. Oh, there's another one in there. So yeah, like I said, quite an emotional day, and I don't know whether that's a Pisces thing or whether it's something in the collective. Right, so let's have a little bit more on the Knight of Pentacles, Six of Wands, the Tower and the Emperor. What do we have? Knight of Wands, triumph, moving forward. There was definitely a collapse. An ideas, a collapse of a way of thinking, or actually physically an ending. Look in a book, okay? Let's have a look at this. So, there we have it. Look in a book. Whatever your question is right now, you'll find the answer in a book. The words you will find will bring insight you seek. Now, looking in a book can also be a form of divination. So we can, if we're gravitated towards a book, you can actually just sit there and flick through the pages and see what it opens up on. Normally, that's the message that we're meant to have. So yeah, look in a book. What have we got at the bottom? Music. Again, this really does feel very strongly. Listen carefully, for there may be messages in the music you hear. Music can lift your soul, rekindle memories, and charm the fairies to your door. So again, it feels like doing your own divination, but the universe is trying to get messages across. So you could be just, oh my God, stop it, my friends just told me to read it. Oh, lovely. Amazing. So yeah, I mean, like I said, you can just read the whole book or just flick through, ask, you know, what is it I need to know, and flick through, open the pages, see if you get an answer that way. But also, like, just putting the radio on or walking through town and suddenly you hear a song, there's a message there as well coming through in music. Yes, so Sophia came round today, and when she left, there was like this pile of cards on the table. Love her heart. She'd gone through all the packets and just pulled out 5 and put them on the table, which I thought was beautiful. These children are far more in touch than what we try to be, because they're crystal, you know, they're crystalline, is that the word? But it seems that they've come with all their gifts online rather than having to work at it. And I think a lot of the children that are coming through also haven't got all the past crap that we're having to clear out and deal with. And especially with us being the ones that are breaking the chains of generational patterns, then the children that are coming through haven't got that work to do, and a lot of them haven't got the karma and everything else that they need to clear up. So they're bang on in tune. Commit to happiness. What a beautiful card. Because happiness is a choice. I mean, you know, yes, we can all be sad, you know, and there are things to be sad about, but committing to happiness is like, I'm not going to let this, whatever it is, you know, get the better of me. I'm going to do things that fill my cup, basically. So yeah, like, I'm trying to look in a book, commit to happiness. We're going to go a bit deeper. What's at the bottom? Unexpected. So obviously with the Tower, which is a collapse of structures, thought patterns, things that we thought were built on solid foundations, which obviously if the Tower comes in then they're not. Then this has created a new pathway, a new journey, but it's not something that's going to be rushed. And this Knight of Pentacles is trustworthy. What he says, he does. And then unexpected. Again, the unexpected is seeing. It could possibly be even seeing things differently, because she's got her hand. It's like she's looking at a different timeline, if you want to call it that, or a new perspective on the other side. But there is going to be knowledge from looking in a book and also listening to music. If any random songs come on whilst you're on your journeys, there are messages there for you. But Six of Wands, triumph, moving forward. Study. Let's get a bit more on this Emperor, because I'm not sure if it's an actual man or it's the energy of the Emperor. The Emperor is in charge of, you know, all the kingdoms, but he's divine masculine. He's the doer. He's the builder. So we've got a judgment call. This Seven of Wands. So judgment call. This is a wake-up call. It's. I've been watching this program called Manifest. I don't know if anyone else has seen it. And they have callings. Oh, I've had a calling today. I've had a calling today. This is what the judgment, the trumpet is the calling. It's like, I'm not satisfied with the way things are. Either the Tower comes in for this wake-up call, or we create the Tower. We say, no, I'm not doing this anymore. And then ultimately everything around us has to change if we create the Tower. If we want to start building on solid foundations, then we create the Tower. No, right, that's amazing. That's amazing, Becky. Thank you for that feedback, because that means that it's in alignment, and that's great. So yeah, we create the Tower. We decide what our structures are built on. And if we sit in structures that aren't serving us, then the Tower will come along and actually just... But it's a wake-up call. And judgment can also represent a rebirth of something. Now, I asked about that around the Emperor. So let me put the Tower back up there. The Emperor is divine masculine energy, so it may have taken getting into, you know, he's the protector as well. You see by his shield. And his third eye is open. So he sees. But we've got the Seven of Wands as well. Now the Seven of Wands talks about journeying. It talks about getting everything in place. Diligent planning. They're letting their dragon have a little rest. He's got his hand on his shoulder. This is normally something that's done in groups, but it's about getting everything in order, whether it be study or whatever, but it's definitely about being strategic and, you know, getting... Let's... Nine of Wands. Right, let's keep going with these. I'm going to get some other cards out as well, because that was quite a lot to jump in just one session, in one seating. So the Knave of Cups is a brand new, could be romantic, but it's childlike. It's brand new feeling in the heart space, the Knave of Cups. As you can see, she's like... It's the beginning of, and we've got the Knight of Pentacles, so it's a journey, but it's something that's brand new, and it's almost like falling in love with. So it could be romantic, but it's a new beginning of. And the Queen of Pentacles. So the Queen of Pentacles, again, energetically, or could actually represent a woman, is somebody who has worked hard. They're abundant, but they're not just abundant as in they've got loads of money, you know. They're abundant in the fact that they don't look outside for anything. They provide for themselves. They don't chase. They create. She's sitting there on her throne. This is an energetic feeling of, I have everything I need. I've got kingdoms. I've worked hard for them, but I'm trustworthy. I haven't rushed into anything. It's been a long, slow process to get to the state of the Queen of Pentacles. And she understands that she doesn't chase. She waits for things to come to her. Yeah, falling in love with yourself. Yeah, exactly. Knave of Cups, which is, it's almost like that childlike feeling again, but of acceptance. And the Queen of Pentacles, along with the Emperor. Look in a book. So we've got the Six of Cups. There's memories here. But the Six of Cups can also represent, like you say, childhood memories. So there could be inner child work going on with the Knave of Cups as well. And maybe it's this shift of committing to happiness that she's glancing in there. It's a very good energy for manifesting, the Six of Cups, because it's almost daydreaming. And when we're in a daydreaming state, we can manifest very quickly. But it's about rekindling or having memories come back to the surface. Again, with this music, it reminds us. We can listen to a tune, and then all of a sudden we're in that moment again. And if we get triggered by that, then it means that there's still some healing that needs to happen. Commit to happiness, Tower. Okay, right, you've got the King of Swords at the bottom, and again, the King of Swords is very straightforward, does what he says on the tin. He's very much in his head, not in his heart. He's come up a couple of times now. So he is master of the mind, basically. He doesn't let other stuff get to him. That's how he gets the job done. It's a very divine masculine King of Swords energy where if he hears something, and again, that's commit to happiness. If he heard something, rather than, let it affect him, he'll just decide that that's not what's happening today, and change it. So we've got unexpected inner book, Six of Wands, Knave of Cups, Seven of Wands. I'm going to get some other cards out. Let's have a look at, let me think. What did Sophia pull out today? I think it was, I'm going to go with see what the Druid cards come up with, because at the moment, it's not revealing a lot. There's a few little things in there. But it almost feels like it's a beginning of a journey in stability. I'm getting this is real stability. But there was a breakdown of these foundations aren't secure. And then maybe, obviously, not being seen and then needing to be seen. Time to shine. I do feel that this Emperor and this Queen of Wands are energies. You know, we have to, even if circumstances around us feel dire, right? It's important to trust that we are abundant and we have and will receive everything we need. That's how you get into the Queen of Pentacles energy, because she doesn't even believe in lack. There is no lack. There's enough for everybody. And the Emperor could be building those foundations. Interesting. Building. So walking away, there was something that needed to be let go of. 8 of Cups is, I'm not satisfied with where I am. I'm walking away. Now, I don't know where we are with the moon at the moment. I can't remember because I've been in a field for 2 weeks. But possibly leading up to a full moon. But that is definitely, these cups aren't serving me. I'm going to take a different route. I'm going to elevate higher into something more fulfilling. Let's keep going. I don't know if they just flipped. Well, I mean, it's the 6 of Wands, so we've already had the 6 of Wands, which is the, again, that's moving away. That's the victory march. That's, I know my worth. I'm going to shine. I'm going to be seen. I'm going to do it my way. You can either follow me or you can go. But that is the, you know, there's a clear pathway forward, and it took some strength. Now, strength is, you know, it's not physical strength, but mental strength. She's got her hand on the ball. She's tamed this wildness, if you like. Strength is, I'm going to respond and not react. I'm going to be very vigilant about where my energies go. I'm going to be able to decipher what's serving me and what's not. So that feels like it's over there in walking away. But there's definitely some messages coming through, and it was a wake-up call. Whether you saw the tower coming or you created the tower, it was definitely a wake-up call. Now, the 10 of Pentacles is a generational card. As you can see there, you've got all generations sitting around each other. This can be, when I get the 10 of Pentacles, it can also mean inheritance, wealth, having enough, fulfilling your needs. But I feel like with this 10 of Pentacles, it's legacies. We are actually creating new legacies to be passed down. Generations. That is what I feel with that. I don't know what jumped. 3 of Swords. So they're heartbreak. Now, often when we get the 3 of Swords, heartbreak is, it can be loss. But it's, when our hearts are broken, they're open. And what can happen when we experience a level of heartbreak, and any, you know, for any particular reason, it doesn't necessarily need to be slow connection. It doesn't necessarily need to be, you know, deceased or losing a loved one. We also go through this 3 of Swords when something closes out, even if it's not, you know, major, even if it's just the ending of and the beginning of something else, or we've had a wake-up call. There is a period of grieving which goes through a process of heartbreak, and then obviously that's for clearing, so it's actually healing. And I think that's where the 8 of Cups came in. It's like, this isn't serving me. I need to move away from this. It took a lot of strength. You know, I can't, I'm just, you know, playing this out here, but it's like, I can't have this, whatever it is, because it's not going to serve generations after me. This tower feels like legacies weren't built on secure structures, or relationships weren't built on secure structures, or finance, or whatever it is, a business wasn't built on secure structures. It needed to collapse. There needed to be a wake-up call. Five of Cups at the bottom of the deck is I'm feeling lack. Connection's bad. We'll watch the rest later. You're amazing. I love you. Yeah, so Five of Cups is, you know, I'm not fulfilled. Sorry, Five of Pentacles. That's a feeling of lack. I'm not getting enough. I'm not being seen. I'm not being paid enough. You know, there's this energy of lack which has actually shifted to the Eight of Cups. I'm moving away. And then the Death card, which is the end of, beginning of. But it did take a lot of strength to be able to do this. And we can't, you know, we have to commit to happiness. It has to be a choice. You can stay in this Five of Cups energy for a long time. But it doesn't serve anybody. There has to be a commitment to happiness. Regardless of what the outside circumstances look like, it needs to be a choice. I am abundant. I don't, there is enough to go round. It's a mindset, is my feeling on this. And even in that, there's the Tower. So that's what happened. The Tower came in and broke down the foundations of whatever it was that wasn't serving. And that's jobs, relationships, thought, even just thought patterns. The Tower can come in. The Tower can come in if we're stuck in this, I don't have enough, I'm not being seen. You know, we can only stay in this energy for such a certain amount of time, and then the Tower will come in and go, move. That's the wake-up call. I'm going to walk away because I know my worth. This is my worth. I'm worth the 10 of Pentacles. I am the Queen of Pentacles. So, what else do we have with this? So there's the Three of Wands. Again, is like, I think we had this yesterday. He's planted these 3 trees and he's waiting for them to bear fruit. It's just that little pause in motion whilst we've, you know, the Tower's come in, we've said enough is enough. We walk away and then we wait for our ships to come in. And again, a little bit, there could be a little bit of heartache during that process. But I think whatever it is that's coming in is unexpected. We're not quite sure. And that's a great position to be in, because it means that we've let go of control of outcomes. Let's keep going. Wow. So, Four of Wands is stability, home, foundation. The fires are burning. This can also be soulmates, partnerships, but it's hearth and home. It's solid foundations, security. Sorry, there's slow connection. Solid foundations and security, hearth and home. The fire is burning in there. And it's something that's been worked for. Now the Three of Pentacles is bringing three things together. So this could be bringing three people together or three skill sets together. But whatever it is that is being brought together is to create this firm foundation. Now it could actually mean physically moving home, or it's just creating that safe, secure foundation within oneself, because regardless of where we live, and God knows I've lived in so many places, this sense of home and security is something that my grandma and the generations before her came through and showed me, that it's a feeling inside of ourselves rather than an actual physical building. So there's three skill sets or three people. Sorry about the connection. Three skill sets or three things that are being brought together to create this secure foundation. And again, we've got the Six of Swords. So the Six of Swords is moving on to calmer waters. So this does feel like there's been a shift from either a thought pattern of lack or a feeling of lack into the Tower comes in, breakdown of foundations, into this I'm going to move forward. But it's not a speedy process, it's a slow, steady process, but trustworthy, loyal. And then we've got the Fool at the bottom of the deck. I'm just trying to think what cards I can use next. What ones did she go? She had it. We're going to message from the angels. I'm sure she got these out. Let's see what this says. Yes, the connection's not great today. Message from the angels. I really want to go a bit deeper into this. Time out. You've been so busy taking care of everyone else's needs, but now it's time to stop and take care of yourself. So maybe that's why we've got the Knight of Pentacles, because it's slow. And obviously if there's been some heartbreak, that's going to take a little bit of time for healing. But it was definitely a judgment call to move forward. I've got some, anything else? Patience. Now, again, Knight of Pentacles, slow, steady progress. He's not in a rush. Now is the time to learn, study and gather information. So, look in a book. Enjoy being a student, because in the future you will synthesize your knowledge into action. That's such a beautiful card. But again, you know, it's a slow. I am the angel of abundance, and you will receive the money that you need. God is in charge of how that will happen. Have faith. But I think that's just about opening up to source energy. And again, getting into this Queen of Pentacles energy. She doesn't look outside of herself for anything. She trusts that she is abundant and that it comes to her. Moving away from the Five of Pentacles. I want to keep going. I'm going to try the I call them ravens, but they're actually crows. We'll just see if this, if we get anything else. If it just keeps repeating itself, then obviously we will leave it there. But there definitely feels like there's been a collapse. Two towers, even possibly two towers. But the Three of Wands and the Four of Wands is really auspicious cards. Six of Wands. So Six of Wands again is the victory march. But we've got the full moon there, so I'm wondering whether that is coming up to the full moon. But it's like, I'm no longer going to sit in the shadows, not be seen. I'm going to get out there, you know, I'm going to do my thing. I'm going to go my own way, and I'm going to be seen. Not in like an attention-seeking way, but just as in, right, these are the skills I've got, and I'm gonna use them. And we've got the King of Pentacles, or is that the Queen? Queen of Pentacles. So again, two Queens of Pentacles. I am abundant. I sit in my abundance. I trust that everything I need is going to come to me. So two Queen of Pentacles on the table. I mean, this could actually be, you know, a woman who is abundant, but I do feel always with these cards, it's I'm an energy reader. I read energy. I'm not a psychic. And the Queen of Pentacles is a very abundant energy to being, especially when, you know, you've shifted from the Five. It's a choice. It's a choice whether we sit in an energy of lack and for how long. So that, to me, looks like the Chariot and the Six of Cups. So again, this is looking back. It's looking in the mirror. It's memories. So I do feel that this could be something from childhood, or there's going to be songs, music is coming through quite strongly, that is going to trigger or even empower some childhood memories that may make us feel happy. It's like that is a choice. But again, like I say, it's looking in the mirror. Memories resurfacing. That's the second time that's come up. Three of Wands. Second time the Three of Wands has come up as well. So again, waiting for our ships to come in. Patience is needed for this, because it's seeds that we've planted, that we've thrown out there, that we're just waiting on them manifesting to come to fruition. So these are kind of repeating themselves a little, which isn't a bad thing. It's just confirmation of what's gone before. And the only thing I don't know about doing these lives is how much time. Time is an illusion. So I'll just get the old labyrinth fairies out and see what they've got to say about the situation. Always come through with I really do feel like these fairies actually make you think more. And when we you know, think a little bit more about things, or they don't give us the actual answer, that's expansion of the mind. That makes you work, and that is how we expand through, you know. And I want to say about the Piper, I want to say, back in the day when me and Tiger were friends, he didn't have a phone. And I used to go to McDonald's and listen to the song that was playing, or the music that was playing in McDonald's, and I would know whether I was going to see him that day. So that's what I mean about messages from the universe coming through. We need to sharpen up our skills, especially, you know, technology's made us really quite lazy. Sharpen up our skill sets in, you know, trusting the signs more, the music more, flicking through a book and getting answers. You know, just really enhancing our skill sets, our intuition, You know, all the time they're trying to calcify our third eye, pineal gland. We need to be on the other end, working hard to keep it going. So I'm just going to read those two. We've got the Piper, which is number 24. How's the signal? Is it good? 24. 24. Yeah, we need to be sharpening up our skill sets, putting our pineal gland to work, rather than, you know, letting modern day. So music, order, harmony, seduction and empathy. Again, that's got music in it. To get what you want, the Piper recommends that you try polite requests and gentle, patient persuasion, and then wait quietly, welcoming for it to come to you. Again, that's very much Queen of Pentacles energy. She doesn't chase after things because she's a queen. Seek harmony and tranquility in yourself and in the world around you. Use tenderness and gentleness. This card speaks of a time of harmony, creativity, and increasing order. It tells of communication without words, the music of empathy and the awareness of the feelings and concerns of others. This is a time to pay attention to the subtleties of others' expressions of feelings and ideas. Look past the surface and listen as you would a bewildering melody on the edge of hearing. He also plays melodies in our dreams, which may be filled with meaning and importance, and then he leaves it up to us to understand what they mean. This may also be a good time to be aware that others may be listening to us with sensitivity and clarity. So much so, they may hear what we are truly saying more clearly than we do ourselves. This card may also signify musical talent or ability, or it may be suggesting the use of music in some way important at the present time. So that's exactly what I was saying about hearing songs, getting messages from songs, just whacking on the radio or whatever, you know, randomly, looking in random books for answers. It's all about fine-tuning our natural abilities, because we were born with these. And then we have number 3, which is the Gatekeeper. Is it number 3? Yeah. So this is an here we have it. There we go. Drawing this card indicates that a passage is being made to the beginning of something new. So that's the Knight of Pentacles. He's on a new journey. Passing through this gate may lead to a physical journey, mental or emotional one, or a journey of spirit. It always leads to adventure. This gateway will also lead to significant change in our lives. The passage through such a gate changes us. The gate we face may not seem like much. The decision to enter may not be a matter of great moment, but the presence of the guardian of the gate tells us that something important is happening. It indicates that going forward through that gate is no small thing, but something to be approached with awareness and prayerfulness. We are embarking on a new phase of our lives, and there will be no going back once the gate has been passed. That is the kind of transition the guardian at the gate leads us to, always to irrevocable change. We may, of course, ask the guardian of the gate for guidance and protection on our journey, and we would be wise to do so. Alternatively, the presence of the gatekeeper in a reading may indicate that the querent is being asked to help open the gate for someone else, to help provide an opportunity for them. The job of the gatekeeper or gatekeeper's assistant is merely to open the gate, not to push people through it. Beautiful. Bottom of the deck, we have the Sphinx. Sphinx. That's it. 45. Acute intellect, quickness, mental synthesis and discernment. There she is. What we see here is mental quickness, adaptability and enthusiasm. Ideas and opinions abound. A few are brilliant, but others may vary from mediocre to downright silly. Be selective. Mental and psychic abilities may be awakening. Now that's what I was getting right at the beginning of this. There was a wake-up call, maybe a download, but an aha moment. New ideas and new version of old ideas are creating an exciting, effervescent atmosphere. Avoid excess and extremes. Minds may change often as new ideas and new ways of seeing bubble to the surface. Out of conflict and confusion, resolved by goodwill and clear thinking, a new and better understanding may come. So she's all lit up. She's like, ta-da! And then I am going to close with a rose. But there's definitely new foundations being built here. The tower jumped out twice, and a new road ahead. The King of Swords, he is very apt at, he's overcome indecisiveness in the mind. He's very quick-witted. Close with a rose. The bud. Potential. Promise. It's about to happen. Keep going. That's beautiful. Again, it's a card of patience. But it's the bud. It's something new which has come up all the way through this. And it's about to open. Bottom of the deck, we've got rapture. Sensuality, love, devotion, romance, ecstasy and pleasure. Get excited, commit to happiness. It's a choice. I love you lots.